Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Hello everybody, and welcome to another Mango stream or Mango video if you're watching me from YouTube. Today is the day that the new set drops on Magic Arena. That means Innistrad Crimson Vow is now out, and of course, I had to build an Esperone deck. I had to build a control deck, just like I always love to do with these new control cards. So let's get to see them. I already wrote an article for CFB about this deck, but let's get into details now. All right, let's begin with the most flashy card. This is a 7 mana 7/8. A 7 mana 7/8 flash, can't be countered. That whenever you play a spell, it's basically Venser Shaper Savant or Divide by Zero, where you can bounce a spell on the stack, or you can bounce a permanent. You can bounce itself too. So ideally you play this at the end of your opponent's turn and you untap with like a bunch of Siphon Insight, Memory Deluge, and you just make so that your opponent doesn't really kill this thing and you just kill them in few swings. Card is very good for control decks, because you play this flashy game with counterspell and card draw spell and removal spell, and all of a sudden, also a 7 mana, you often have like all of the Sir Giants have with the Tyrant, so it's gonna be like hard for them to maybe understand if you have a mana up for a hole. I'm only playing one hole in this list, but I could definitely see myself going up if this synergy comes up a lot. Another new card is Wash Away. This is just a counter spell. A 3 mana counter spell simply. You can read the cleave cost. So cleave cost is kind of weird. You can basically read it so as this is a 3 mana counter target spell, or you can pay 1 that wasn't cast from the owner's end. So whether it is Foretold, Expressive Iteration, we have also like a lit spell binder, which obviously I can't do that, but you know. There's few ways you can exploit the wash away normal cost, but I think that this is better than Saw It Common, because against the blue-red decks, the 1 mana comes up, definitely, because I mean their only goal is to cast Aaron's Epiphany, so by the end of the game they will cast Aaron's Epiphany, and you will have a 1 mana counter spell instead of a 3 mana counter spell. Against like aggro decks, of course, this is similar to Saw It Common, slightly worse, but they're mostly like, both of them are bad against aggro, so I think that the upside of being excellent against blue-red is big. And then we have Syncopate, which is a reprint from Dominaria, or from a very old set that I can't remember at the time. It's just a counter spell. It could be a Jawari Disruption on 2 mana, it could be a counter spell on 3. The versatility of this card is what's making it good. Like, you don't want to have too many, but, you know, this card is like a light counter in the late game. It's a good counter in the early game. It's just versatile, you know. It might be that having Jawari and Syncopate makes Syncopate slightly bad, because your opponent is already playing around Jawari, so, you know. But at the same time, you will make your opponent play around a various amount of things, and, like, it's going to be harder. I'm splashing white just for Vanishing Verse, and the question is it worth it? And I believe so. The mana base is excellent. The pathway are great land. Deserted Beach and Shattered Sanctum are also great, but you can't really play too many because I still want to play Field of Ruin with a couple of basics. So, I think that 10 white sources in lands plus 3 Celestus, it's worth it. And these hard exhaust target monocolor permanents. We are in a moment where multicolor permanents aren't very played. You have the aggro decks being mono red, mono white, mono green. Maybe there's vampires that's red and black, but other than that, even in Gruul, you only have monocolor cards and etc. So Vanishing Verse is it's great. It kills everything from Planeswalker to Artifact to Enchantment. Ranger's Class, for example, is a card that this deck struggled with, and now you have an answer to it. Not that you have to kill the enchantment at the moment, but you can sometimes like struggle against maybe a Ranger's Class, and now you have an out for it. I mean, I guess you also have Owlbear Horror now. Mythic Massacre, this is my sweepers of choice together with Shadow Verdict. With Thalia being around, Shadow Verdict I think we'll see a little bit less play, but the Mythic Master is still excellent. So Shadow better than Hero's Downfall in my opinion. Yeah, let's get into the games. Actually, no, let's talk about sideboard. Blood Vial Purveyor. This is a new card. I'm not sure how good exactly is, but it looks huge. And if a deck does not kill it, it's huge. And then finally, Parasitic Grasp. This is an Essence Extraction, 3 mana deal 3 gain 3, so 3 mana Lightning Helix. But if you're playing against Thalia, Werewolf Pack Leader, Faceless 7, if you target those things, there's a 2 mana Lightning Helix, so actual Lightning Helix. I think this card is a big deal against the aggro decks. Yeah, the rest is similar things. Control deck in the standard so far, as I haven't seen much played. It has seen some play, but with Lear, this is just a pure control deck with counterspell. So I already, don't expect good things, but that's a good thing with my trusty Esperone. I don't expect much. So hopefully I'm not going to be disappointed. I still play a 720 because I'm waiting for that video card for over a month. That's not arriving. So here we go. Buongiorno everyone. I can't play Bloodship Thirst. I guess I could have just gone top plan turn 1, so I could have Bloodship Thirst this. Okay, Vampire Socialite. 2 mana 2/2. When enters the battlefield, if an opponent has lost life this turn, you put a +1/+1 counter on each other vampire you control. As long as an opponent lost life this turn, each other vampire you control enters the battlefield with +1. Okay. I'm gonna go Celestis. And probably, I don't know if I want to cast this Bloodship Thirst or not. Because I have all the sweepers. I think I want to be greedy here. Let's see. They passed? Wow. Wow, I'm taking a draw this here phase. Yeah, I think I'm discarding So this turn I need to play one of these sweeper. This gives -3/-3. Opponent can discard a card, sacrifice a vampire, draw 2 cards. Activate, no, they can't. I need to have lost a life this turn. Alright, anyway, I'll be discarding a counter spell. Alright, never mind. Now I have to decide whether I want to Shadow Verdict or Mythic Massacre. And I think I'll go ahead and Shadow Verdict, because my opponent might just pump their things. Play with fire. Oh, okay, wow. So now you can do the thing. Oh, fine. Yeah, that's still fine. You're paying 2 mana, discard a card, sacrifice a vampire, draw 2 cards. Okay. Could have also worked. But yeah, ooh. 4 mana. 2, sacrifice another blood token, each opponent loses to life, you'll okay. Okay. What do I do? I can just go Bloodship Thirst here. It's more mana efficient, I believe. It also pass the turn, loot, and Soul Shatter. Actually, no, sorry, it's night. So I need to play 2 spells. There's my camera on top of it, but it's night currently because my opponent passed the turn at some point. The Celestis. Excellent. 4 cards. Ooh, they play Voldaren Estate. Add 1 colorless. Pay 1 life. Add 1 mana of any card to your mana because of Vampire. 5 top. Create a blood token. Okay. You played Florian. 3 mana. Wait, I can't read this card. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, look at the top 8 cards of your library, where X is too long. 1 mana, 1/1. When it enters the battlefield, you do 1 damage to me. Does this do anything relevant? Like it does. Wow, they just milled. Alright, they played 2 spells anyway. I'm gonna loot for sure. Alright, that's the 6th land. I'm gonna keep on discarding counter spell here. Alright, Alex have an insight. And I'll be playing me took for 4. -4/-4, drain 2. Morning, Jeffrey. Kronos. Thank you for the 15th month sub. Appreciate it a lot. Always like new content. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, there was the reason also why I used Bloodship Thirst earlier was that Soul Shatter can kill Dan. I guess it can't kill Dan because of the token. Anyway, they're letting me loot. Perfect. This is why I played 3 Celestes, because you just discard the extra one. It's going to be fine. And now it's night. I'll be passing here. Although, yeah, no, I'll be passing here. My opponent doesn't have lands to activate this and do something else. So, yeah, as you can see now, they don't activate the land, so I'm obviously not playing Hullbreaker Horror. They might play Infernal Grasp. They already exiled one with another card previously. Okay, so this one will pump my opponent creatures. I think. And, okay, this one is new. 2 mana, 3/2. When enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Tap, sacrifice this. Target you with -6 mana. Okay, sure. Perfect. Now I will go for my Horror end of turn and untap with Soul Shatter, a Siphon Insight up. So I'll have mana to protect it. Okay, I keep on looting, and now we have the powerful combination of Celestus plus Siphon Insight, where you can discard a flashback card. Not now, because I've drawn a land, but it's an option. So it's day, so I'm probably just passing the turn now, turn Celestus into night. It might seem like this card doesn't do that much, it might seem like it's a monolith, but it has gained as a lot of cards, and like, sorry, a lot of life, and of course gains a lot of card selection, so definitely relevant, the Celestus. And I just discard lands here. Now the 7/8, they can block this, and they can, like, we can play spells to bounce things around. Can this bounce lands? No, it says no land. Alright, that's worth noting. So I can't bounce the Den of the Bugbear. Buongiorno, Bri Black. Alright, let's see. They're pointing at the Hullbreaker Horror. I don't have a counter spell. I've discarded both of them. Mate. Yeah, I built my vintage deck, Mate. Later today, after the stream, I pick up my car and come down to play some Magic. This weekend I'll be competing in the pre-releases on Friday night and Saturday afternoon. And I also have brought a Pauper Legacy Vintage and Modern deck. Yeah. Can bounce spells in the stack? You can. Anya, Maid of Dishonor. 4 mana, 4/5. When comes into play, 1 or more vampire enters the battlefield. Whenever end, create a blood token. This will be true only once per turn. Yeah, I think I'm going to Siphon Insight. Alright, to bounce this. Yeah. Alright, so I have to go Siphon Insight, target them, return target spell. It's gonna be just impossible for them to compete now. Sure, I'll pick up this. I don't think I need the land. Buongiorno, Mario. Alright, they're going to combat, but I have this, so I can't really do much. I'll play Memory Deluge because it's more mana efficient. And I'll bounce this. Okay, I'll pick up, yeah, Vanishing Burst not excellent in this matchup, unfortunately. I'll just pick up two cards. Syncopation and Siphon Insight. I think I'd start attacking now. If this thing around, this is basically over. Now I'm gonna play 2 spell, flip tonight. I'll play your Rakdos. Oh yeah, there's also the Mythic Massacre in play, so when they chomp, I gain a life. Play this, bounce the this. Do I want to play 2 spell and flip today? I think so. No, not really. No, you can go. Play with fire. Alright. Rest in peace, Hawkeye and Rat Pit Fighter. Yeah, this blue card is very good. 2 mana, 2/1, first strike. Oh, okay. They replay it and then I syncopate it. Sure. Yeah, well, let's go with Siphon Insight. Bounce a spell on the stack. Yeah. Okay, good first game. Definitely parasitic grasp. I'm sure that humans are not vampires are not human anymore. I mean, I guess they were human and then they died. I don't exactly know how that works, but still, 3 mana 3 damage is gonna be all right. A blood vial purveyor. I don't know. It's just for sure. It's super large when it attacks. Obviously, yeah. No, I like it. 5 cards I need to cut. Vanishing Burst. I want to cut that. No. I mean, they still have like some creatures that I can kill probably. I'm just gonna take out the counter spell. Oh, maybe one. The big crab overperformed. I mean, I'm playing against a creature deck, so it's very likely that like cards overperform. Obviously, you know, it's a release day, so I'm required to be hyped about new cards. So yeah, this is great, and I won the game because of that. But yeah, all right. So I got this is the 3 mana card. Remember, don't be fooled by the cleave. All right, land. Hello, Florian Voldaren Scion. I think I'll go in because yeah, I think I'll go single. The problem is that if they play the 4/5, I guess I have Infernal Grasp for that. But who do I use this Parasitic Grasp on? I think I need to deal with everything they play every turn. But yeah, this is why Syncopate is nice. It's just a 2 mana counter spell that can also be good in the late game. It's not like the Wire Disruption that's only good for 2, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have used the got punished here. Shouldn't have used the Syncopate. Shouldn't use the Syncopate. I haven't thought about Soaring the Mirthless. Okay. I was looking for a land, but didn't find it. That's okay. Play Celestis. Thorn is good now. Very good. Very good card advantage engine against the control deck. Maybe I'm not supposed to take a wash away. I don't know. Couldn't even cast it this turn. This game is long. Do we want to hope they can't? They don't have a removal spell. This is a very risky play. But if it works out, I'm probably winning. Okay, good. I took again a very risky line, but it's plus sideboard, so I'm hoping that my opponent doesn't have Infernal Grasp, you know? And it paid off. Alright, I'm discarding Siphon Insight. The reason why I love Siphon Insight together with Celestis is that you discard it, so you get free value, because you're discarding a card that you can use again. Oh wow, go blank. Now this will exile my Siphon Insight. This too, yeah. I'm gonna keep this for the large creature because they have something that costs more than 3 for sure. Also flooding out. It's night at the moment, so if I pass, nothing happens. I could flip the Celestis. No, I think I'm gonna play Memory Delusion my opponent's turn. They're attacking despite I have the All of the Storm Giants. Sorry, the Eye of the Tyrant. I mean, it's too obvious, so I'm not gonna do that. Like before, they might have, you know, not had it, but now it's too obvious. Even though, like, just to play with fire will kill my land, and I don't want to. Nah, so they need to play 2 spells to flip the Celestis. They just, wow! I guess they were ready to do this, so they just wanted me to tap 4 lands. Okay. I'm at 20, because I've gained life with 2. They go blank me again. Annoying. Yeah, I don't want to play Memory Delusion Response because then I will lose it. So I just keep only that. Yeah, obviously nice 2 for ones. We go blank here. Try to rebuild slightly. I probably don't want to do this. I want to just loot with Celestis. couple of times. Discard a Siphon Insight. Now it's day, okay? And what happened is I discard this. I'll play a top land. I pass and it's day, it's night again. So I got a double loot, double drain. And that's a big deal, okay? Now if they have another go blank, it's bad, because they get rid of 2 of my flashback cards. But otherwise, the Celestus will gain me 2 life, discarded an unplayable card. Alright, 2 mana 2, 1. Ooh, this is also a big deal now. This will exile a card from my graveyard. And whenever I play an instant now, sure, I'll take 2 damage. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, they discard Siphon Insight, that's okay. They have a Den of the Bugbear, and I have to kill that one. They have 2 creature land here, so 3 creature land. This game is tough. I need to draw my Hullbreaker Horror. So I will kill this, take 2 damage from the Cemetery Gatekeeper, because they exiled an instant. But I'll keep the Memory Deluge this way. It's night, so if I pass, nothing really happens. I guess I pass. I'm representing my Hollow Storm Giant up now. I have 7 mana, so it's gonna be hard for them to attack into it. Close game. Of course, plus Cyber control decks become worse because your opponent has Go Blank and etc. Game 1 was pretty convincing. We have added a Parasitic Grasp. Okay, what you playing? Ooh, another Cemetery Gatekeeper. I'll let that resolve. Oh, you don't target. Oh, you don't target. Okay, I guess I have to... Yep. Look at a 16, and let's see if I find Outbreaker Horror. I do. Wow, look how many spells I found there. Alright, buongiorno, I lied. I found 7 spells. This is the third time I found 7 spells. Oh, Lord. Are these humans by any chance? Yeah, I think I'm taking this. Buongiorno, I lied. Yep. Who attacked me for 6? I got a 10. It's night. They only played 1 spell, unfortunately. Yeah, these creature lands are hurting me a lot. I haven't found my Field of Ruin yet. Of course, if you play blue-black, you can afford to play maybe 4 Field of Ruin. I don't know. Too close. There it is. Now it's night. I'll simply pass here. I could play actually a Bloodchief Thirst. Yeah. Not bad, right? Or I could go Hullbreaker Horror, Bloodchief Thirst. On this, bounce a Goblin. If they have a removal spell, it's not good, but... Do they have a removal spell? I think they have a land. Otherwise, the auto-tapper wouldn't have held in second main phase. Also, this way, I'm gonna flip the Celestus. Yeah. Doesn't matter which one I kill. I'll kill that and bounce the Goblin, which will kill it. Human Helix, it's not bad, right? Okay, draw a card for sure. You always want to loot with this deck because you have flashback cards. But even if your RND is already good, you still want to loot. And you gain life! So irrelevant. Okay, so now of course if they have a Inferno Grasp is a bad deal, but if they don't, this card will, as you saw game 1, I think I will win the game. And I had to dig for it with a Memory Deluge. We could play more than 2, but then it's a 7-drop. You don't always want to draw multiple 7-drops. You only want to draw 1. There's lots of humans in Standard. Other than Faceless 7, of course, you have Thalia and the Wolf Pack Leader, the 2-mana 3/3 in green. And that's a human somehow. I don't know if there's other humans in green, but that one's already a reason for me. That and Faceless 7. Plus, 3-mana deal, 3-mana Lightning Helix is not bad. I think the game I could have lost the game if I put in a removal spell from my land and keep the Sorin. Academ's Awakening, wow, okay. Is Lyra a possible inclusion? You play Lyra, you have to play different decks. You don't play counter spells. Alright, they exile the sorcery now. Okay. It's not, it's day at the moment, and I have 3 instants. I guess I have 2 instants. But yeah, I'm just passing and looting with the Celestis. Hello, Doctor. Yeah, the crab worries you. The crab has been so good so far. Yeah. For those of you that know, the Doctor Gold at 17 month in sub asked me in previous season what do I think about this card, and I thought it was very good. One of the few cards I was excited about, honestly. Okay, Soaring the Mirthless. Alright, yeah, this resolves. I could have kept the Syncopate, but didn't. Actually, it doesn't resolve. I'm gonna play a spell and bounce this thing. What spells am I going to play? Probably just Lightning Helix. Yeah, on the Lightning Helix on the Sorcerer instance. I guess Sorcerer. Allora, let's do this here. And return target spell. Esperone indeed. Good morning, Louise. Yeah, so we bounce we bounce the soaring. That one deals me 2 damage, and I gain 3. I've gained so much life this game. I might have easily gained 13 life thanks to Celestis and the 3 Lightning Helix I've cast. I can still activate the land too. They can't activate theirs, and they can't replace Sorin because of this land. It's not good. Is this a vampire? It's not. Yeah, it's funny how you play these lands, which is supposed to help you, but probably better basic land. Anyway, they don't think they have good options here. I'm not gonna use Field of Ruin because they have 2 creature lands. So whoever activates first, I'll do it. Roomthy with the raid. Hello. Hello, Roomthy. Thank you for that. And Guranes with the 19 month. Alright, lots of support. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome to all of you. We are playing Esperone with Celestis. Celestis is definitely one of my new pet card in Standard. I'm just happy to just sit around, loot, you know. It was night, now it's day. Actually, I tapped in a way where I don't have white mana. Alright, I'll play Deserted Beach. I'll have white mana. I'll pass. Loot again. I don't want to attack. I might attack, but I don't want to. Oh, wow. Wait, you paid 5. Yes. Oh. I understand what it does now. You took a new account from Bronze to Mythic in 1 session. Nice. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream, Roomty. And thank you to Sparkling Old Bear for the 12 month. Nice. That's an anniversary. Really, really thank you to all of you for the support. I will need to attack eventually. I will attack eventually. Don't worry. I'll just take 1 more turn. Also, I need to acknowledge all the subs and the raid. That takes a lot of brain power. Alright. I should have attacked last turn. That was a mistake. Alright, opponent goes Sorin. I guess I will go Vanishing Burst on Sarcastic for the Vampire. Like, the thing is that if I do Sorin on any of these, they will sacrifice to its ability, to this ability. I don't think it's good. Because they go 2 mana, sacrifice a vampire, discard a card. Yeah, you know what? This just resolves. From Bronze to Mythic in 1 go. Wow, that's very impressive. With Mono Green, I'm assuming. If you don't know, you can follow Roomty on Twitter. He always posts his results. So that's definitely, if you're oh, duress. Alright, let's go. Vanishing Verse and Soaring bounce duress. So that they don't have another black mana, so this should be good. Oh, I take 2, but again I have the Celestis. Be all good here. Discard a card, sacrifice this thing, draw a card. I still have Field of Ruin up, although it doesn't matter. Only if an opponent has lost life this turn. I understand. Although it would have lost life this turn, because when I play an instant, I take 2 damage. So this would have still worked. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're not in a bad shape. Of course I'm not. Alright, I played that on the bugbear that duress in hand, so I'll need to unload my hand ASAP. Still not using that thing. They played 2 spells. Celestus Loots. Okay. Wow, I love Celestus. Draw Mythic Massacre. Okay. Well, let's cast this. Bounce the blood. Maybe attack first. Yeah, let's attack first. Buongiornissimo. When's the next standard event? I don't know. I played a PT the first week of December, which is also my birthday. I will be playing an online video game. That is a standard event. But I don't know if there's anything before that. Okay, I'll be playing the Mythic Massacre. X equal 1. I'll bounce a blood token. I gain 2 life. Oh no, opponent loses. I always misremember about that, dude. It's day now. It's day. I've played a spell. Don't want to loot tonight because otherwise they'll discard this. Yeah, let's loot tonight. Alright. Opponent has 3 creature land. They duress me. I was hoping to find like 7 inside to have the bounce spell up, because you can also bounce their horror if I try to remove it. Alright, they killed it. They go to 10. 10 of the bugbear. Okay. Celestus. Again, I loot, I have flashback cards, so I'm just milling here. That's not a problem. Don't be afraid to mill. Yeah, I'll deal them 7. They got a 3. And now I have a Vanishing Burst up. Yeah, still looting. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a good card already in your hand. Goblin. Yeah, I'm discarding this just to a Vanishing Burst up. Exile monocolor permanent. These lands are red and black, so this is good. Better. Yeah. Azubke. With horror in play, you can bounce your own Mythic Massacre. It says return target spell you don't. Actually, no, you can't. Sorry. Oh yeah, you can return target non-land permanent to its owner's end. Yeah. Yeah, it works. You can return the Mythic Massacre. I haven't thought about it. That's a good thing. Yeah, well, I'm still doing this because I've mana up. This next turn I might draw land, then I fill the ruin up together with the Hole of the Storm Giants. Actually, do I have win? I have the lethal here. Does I activate this? Can they activate double land? They activate. They pay 4. Activate this? No, they can't. No, yeah, it's lethal. As long as I don't tap the Field of Ruin, it's lethal. We'll activate the Hive. Attack. They activate a creature land and I'll Field of Ruin it, and this is mana, so it's a good game. Alright, first match took only 30 minutes. Pretty average for Esperone. Can it return itself in response to removal? Yes! Yes, the crab can protect itself. Alright, first win. Kyron, but it might have been close. What's Blood Vial Purveyor in the Cyber for? It's for Allah. Opponent goes first. They're mythic. I don't have black mana. Can't keep this. This is a large thing. I like to put large creatures in my sideboard. I mean, I'm doing some heavy testing against against the vampires now. 1 mana, 1/1, and this weapon does 1 damage to each opponent. Create a blood token. Oh, that's a lot of things for a 1 drop. Okay, cool. Maybe a 2/1 though. Alright, that's an untapped land. Us. I mean, I don't have an answer, Pukikor. It's just a good card. 4 mana, 5/6 flyer trample with a minor downside. The blood is not worth a card. It's like if you give a food to your opponent, you know. Hello, Lupscallion. Yeah, my TV experience finished. I participated in a TV show for like 2 days. Not a great TV show, not a great performance, but I had fun doing the thing over there. Alright, I can kill it, so resolves. Or I can counter it, I mean. And this is Buffalo +1/+1 for each other, yep. I think I'll play Siphon Insight end of turn. Valentino. 1 mana, 1/1 menace lifing. If not an opponent creature control would die, exile it instead. When you do, you may pay 2. Alright, the other side is a 4 mana 4/4, which is large. Whenever you gain life, ooh. Have the Leer to gain life. Alright, I think I have enough land. I'll take Valentino. Breaker Horror. Now maybe I need a land. We want to play a 1-drop here. Let's just play this as a 4-drop. 4 mana 4/4 is large. Is Untapped Extension not working? I hope it is. Is it working for you guys? Alright, if it's working for other people. It's a matter of refresh. Okay, so now I will go Soulshire. Yeah. I don't mind if I'm down trading in mana and value. Yeah, don't cheer. Well, some weeks I stop at 20. This week I overseeded the goal, so I went to 40, you know? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What's the official stance? When I put a sub goal weekly to 30, but you know, this week we went over that. Should I stick it to 30 or should I move it up? I don't know. Anyway, I play a land here. Yeah, I think I'm casting a 4/4. 4 mana 4/4. Lisette, the Dean of the Roots. And put the board hat on. Yeah. Alright, I mean, if they use one of their removal, that's fine. It means that they're not going to use it on the Hoodbreaker Aura. That's the problem with this card, is that it suffer removal, instant removal speed, which is not a thing this deck should suffer. But I guess with Siphon Insight, removal spell are never dead. Florian? You don't like Florian, ally? Ooh, Sorin. The Mirthless. What does mirth even mean? I don't know. Let me check what does mirth even mean. Mirth. Allegria. Wow, this card is super sad. I didn't know. Sorin is just without happiness. Do you ever use the word mirth in a mirth in a sentence? Or is it only a thing that Shakespeare used? Alright, sorry. I know, I need to click the buttons, I will. Alright, I'll play Papestus. Did I attack? Does that have any Infernal Grasp? How do you block if I attack? The triple block, it's kind of a problem. It's only a Shakespeare thing. The problem is that attack. They triple block. Opponent is mythic, they will triple block. If opponent was like maybe, yeah, maybe they wouldn't have triple block, they just double block and I blow them out, but it's not the case, I think. Because sometimes I find myself against these words, like mirth, that I've never heard in my, like, I don't know, 10 years of speaking English. And I'm like, wait, how did I never come up against that word? It's just because it's pretty obsolete. It's White Pepper Happy Less, indeed. Alright, they're attacking with the flyer. Wow, look at Lisette. She blocked the whole team here. See, that's fine. I'm taking this. Magic is good at teaching you words. Yeah, I remember once at school, I knew the word nettle because of Natural Sentinel. And my school friends were like, how did you know that word? Natural Sentinel. Blood Harvester, va bene. Is Esperone my favorite wedge? It's either Esper or Sultai. Yeah, I need to find a sweeper here because I'm not winning this game. I'm playing too many things. Even if they're not that good, there's still a lot of things here. Yeah, I'll go this because I need to find a land to play my old Breaker Horror. Oh, tappata. Deals one damage to each opponent. I prefer a top land. Hippopostus. Okay. I think I want to play the Hive and Pass. Loot, because I get tonight. Lizette, well, I pay one, put a plus. Each creature you control, and those creatures get trampled on the end of turn. But for sure, I take action. Ooh, Vanishing Burst. Attenzione. Alright. Now, we want to pay one to pump Lizette. Because I will definitely go Vanishing Burst in upkeep on Soren. If I pay one to pump Lizette, I pay two to Vanishing Burst that. I only have 3 mana. I think I will pump Lizette, yeah. And now I'm killing Soren. So you see, Vanishing Burst is so much better than any removal spell. I mean, again, like, Hero's Downfall or, yeah, it would have also been good, but one more mana. This Exiles, it's relevant. Should have countered the Socialist. I need to find land with my Seven Insight. Voldaren Estate? You tap it to make a blood token. Wow! You're gonna get Unsyncopated. Jonah Wick's Bone. What's happening here? It gets -6/-6, or X twice the number of blood token you control. That's relevant. You didn't have to suck the blood token. That's a good card. Yeah, I just have to hope to draw a sweeper here. Mythic Massacre. Yeah, I'm dead. Good game. Unfortunately, without sweeper, it's tough. I was bringing in the Essence Extractions, the Purveyor, taking out Wash Away, and I'm taking out Tempestus. This is my sideboard against aggro decks. I don't have a sweeper that costs 4 mana. Play first. Keep. Alright, we have the Mythic Mask. Wow, lots of removal spells in this hand. That's right, Mono Red. This is my first time playing with the new set. And I'm in the second match. Is Doomscar so bad? Because white. My deck is only splashing a tiny little bit. You can check my deck list on the screen, on Twitter, or on Instagram. Lot Tight Harvester. 2 mana, 3/2, and doesn't make a token. Okay. Do I want to kill that or wait for the Mythic Massacre for 4? I think I'll wait for the Mythic Massacre for 4. Oh, play Vow. I haven't used that. Yeah, 1k needles. I'll definitely get my 3 boosties. What do you think about Large Crab in Lear deck? Oh yeah, I mean, Large Crab is definitely going to go in decks. Lear is again probably is just a better way to build a control deck. It's just that I always felt that control against Izzet Epiphany without counters was just impossible to win. People might go, oh, your discard spell is enough. I disagree. And it's totally fine to disagree. It's totally fine to disagree. Yeah. I wanna I use the Mythic Massacre. And if they don't do anything, I can like kill the bigger thing, like Arniak, if I don't know, this creature dies, create a blood token. Whenever you create a blood token, you control 5 or more blood tokens. Okay. As long as they don't address here. Okay, they don't. Cool. Yeah, and I'll go Mythic for 2. Hope they... I don't know, hope they put all their creatures in the graveyard. Alright. I mean, they will get... Yeah, they get three blood tokens. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they create 3 blood tokens and I make 3 life. And I gain 3 life. It's just whether these blood tokens are worth a card or not. Because I don't think they're worth a card, but maybe my opponent can prove me wrong. We'll see. I mean, as long as they rummage, I don't mind. It doesn't change the game state. Makes their hand better. Quality. Less. I'm going to do some pre-release. Oh yeah. This afternoon after the stream, I'll take my car, drive down to my LGS, which I'll stay there on Friday, Saturday, and I'll come back on Sunday. I'll play 2 pre-releases. Okay. Raw. I need the Celestis. I guess I shouldn't have sideboarded out post sideboard. Maybe. Yeah, maybe post sideboard is where the Celestis is at best. Yeah, maybe I should sideboard out maybe one, referencing maybe times. The Florian. So they will draw a card here. No. There's all the 4 drop which they can't cast. Enrica. Ow. I'll kill Florian. And keep on playing lands here. Sleep not much. Midnight pre-release. I think the pre-release starts at 9:30 now. It's not midnight anymore. Is MTG very popular in Italy? Yeah, very popular. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'd love some blood tokens now. Wow, this card again with the bugbear. Not dead yet. Okay, Rakdos. Hammer Pitfire. Alright. Game opponent. Game. I love that my first 2 matches of Crimson Vow Standard against Vampires. People definitely like to try new things. That's why you play Magic. I've removed the pet. I don't have a pet anymore. There's the camera over it, so it doesn't show. And yeah, no, it's in Pauper. Played in Pauper. Okay, my opponent's roping already. I haven't played against a matchup where Washaways is good. I mean, I guess I played 1 hour and I got paired against two red black. Okay, now they're here, the mulligan, so they're here. I think the difference will be if this card is more or less worth it than saw it coming. I keep on playing against aggro decks. Again, the latter doesn't necessarily tell you the whole story, but obviously it's against decks that don't have Aaron's Epiphany. Wash Away is clearly worse than the other one. Interesting now. Because I want to go Plains, Exile. Yeah, I'll do that. I want to go Plains and Vanishing Verse on. Well, I'll wait. No rush. And then I can go Celestis Bloodship Thirst. That is coming to play tap, but I'm okay with that. Valor Stance only makes the creature indestructible. If I had a removal spell, I would have need to play my turn. But I have to wait because now I took one less damage. We don't want a Bloodship Thirstier. Probably the Luminarch Aspirant. My hand is not good. But not that saw it coming would have been better. If I was playing a Leer deck, it would have been better because I didn't have these cards. Alright, they don't have the Faceless 7, thankfully. It's night. So I'm going to flip back to day. Loot. Play a tap land. Loot. Basically, by tapping that, I gain 2 life and loot 2 times. I think it's better than like holding a counter up. Because by looting, you search for your sweepers and etc. Which is the way you're gonna win. Alright. Go to the sideboard. Well, I'll take out my Wash Away. For Parasitic Grass, this card is huge. It's a 2-mana Lightning Helix for Interpret Adversary, Luminarch Aspirant, Talia, the new human thing. I like Celestis too much. But I also like Siphon. I guess Siphon Insight is not great against white because they have a Deck Evaporation. Wolfen House, I usually ban the banners. Some interesting new cards. I played against 2 Rakdos deck earlier that were all new cards. And some cards were from Innistrad, but I've never seen them, so it felt like they were new too. Mulligan. Deep, hand is very bad. Fielder Ruin still excellent. Also, Parasitic Grass very good against Faceless 7. This is a Spirit. I think I'll slow roll the land. Because if I draw Island, I can just play this as a Plains for Vanishing Verse. I have Plains in my deck. Sorry, I have Island in my deck, so I'll maybe fetch that with Fielder Ruin along the way. I'll take 4 here. I want to leave up Soul Shatter if they play a large threat. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have blue mana up. Of course, if these were Power Word Kill in this matchup, I would have been happier because I would have had a better mana base, and still they were 2 mana removal spell. But this card can kill anything from a creature land to a Planeswalker. Against green, it kills like a natural growth, Brandon 7, and so on. So nice. I'll keep up Syncopate. They might have like a 4-drop. Like Legion Angel. Ooh, Faceless House. Valkynira? Huh. Now whenever I have to target. We have Fielder Ruin to kill Haven. Yeah, this one does not kill Faceless 7, but I will kill this now so they can't Valor stance it. I have to pay the tax. I can't play removal spell because Valkymira makes it cost one more. Okay. It's a good finisher. I mean, it's just a one of. I mean, if I draw Surveiller here, I'm pretty happy, huh? I go to 10 and have Syncopate up for almost anything my opponent plays. I want to kill this Culture Spell Cleric. Pretty good to be in a spot where either lands or spell is a good draw. Buongiorno, Filamono. Filamolo. The problem with the Spellbinder sometimes is that its ability doesn't matter, like in this game, if my hand is all cheap cards. Buongiorno, Gira 1. Okay, my Syncopate, I mean, they know about it, so they might just be obsolete now. I have 8 cards. Ooh, Memory Deluge. Could play this, but I think I'll hold it. I'm just gonna get 2 lands, probably. Card is very powerful. Gira, have you happened to get one of this foil for the cube? Because this is definitely overperformed in cube. Every time we cast it, we're so surprised how good it is. Kdax with the Prime sub. Thank you, Kdax. Welcome. First month. Very important month. Buongiorno, Victor. Monk of the Open Hand. I'll play the Luge. Alright, I'll get probably Pepestus. I wanna get land. Nah, I'm gonna be greedy. Nah, no, man. No, this is get land. I want to be greedy. Pretty big fan of the greed. Is Gira 1 my provision there? Yeah, I only buy from Gira 1 Channel Fireball. Sometimes from MKM. But mostly it's just my local game store and Channel Fireball. From MKM I buy like the cards that no one has. Like I bought recently an art, what's the word again? The 3 mana 0/3. I don't even know the name. When it flooded badly? Yeah. Unfortunately, it happens. Esperone in standard, indeed. When it's flooding and slow rolling, that's a terrible combination. You hear noisy sound when I talk. Ooh, I hope not. I hope other people don't. Well, I'm gonna tap in. It's day. It's finally time to get rid of the syncopate. You say there's a problem with my microphone. Let me try and delete the scene and remake it. 1 sec. Okay, how about now? Is it working better? Ordain. Is it working better now? Yeah. I guess you just have to like cancel the scene and remake it at some point. That's how it works. Okay, do I try to do the thing? I probably can wait. You hear something on the watch. Where can you get the deck list? On the screen, there should be an app called untap.gg or Twitter, Instagram, !deck. I hope the Twitch VOD also weren't corrupted. I guess when in doubt, I'll have to start a new video after this match. If the Twitch VODs are corrupted. Okay, as I said, I don't want to risk playing Outbreaker Horrors. I'm just untapping here. Loop the past this. Or this. Play this for 5. Let's do 4. I guess let's do 5. No, 4 spot. So basically, I'm waiting on this video card to change. As you can see, the quality is lower. When I play Magic Land, there's no problem. But when I play Magic Arena, it requires me to stream at a lower quality. I'm waiting on this video card forever. Should have been here like a month ago at this point. Hope I didn't get scammed, but I didn't pay any money, so I should still be. And then I'll be able to play Arena without the noise. Yeah. Anyway, they play Adeline. This is a human, although it has a higher. So here I'll go this to attempt to block it, and if they have a removal spell, I'll be just playing Vanishing Verse to save it. Or distance between computer and mic. I mean, they're kind of far. The mic is here. The computer is, yes. Well, they're attacking now. I have this large thing that probably should close up the game. And this is why I waited last turn, because I have 1 card in hand. And if it's a removal spell, I'm able to just play like Soul Shatter and bounce the same. Okay, so you see now. You see now that I can do Soul Shatter. Return target permanent to its owner's end. And I return Hullbreaker Horror to my owner's end. So that the Divine Smite fizzles. And maybe I misread it. I didn't even know if target creature, planeswalker, and opponent neutral phases. Sure. Buongiorno, Steve. I'm kind of like in the click and bottom phase. You know this phase, chat. You know this phase. I'm here, but I'm not really here. You know that phase. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Luster must feel not great. I agree. Hey, match is over. Boom, lands and spells. Oh, the best. Lands and spell. What a beautiful sight. Let's go with a Hive. I can also go top land. No. Let's go Hive. I'll have Jawari up on turn 2. Your Persynced one. I never liked your Persynced. Esperone was fine. Alright, Rakdos. This is the 3rd template against Rakdos. The 3rd template against Rakdos. That's a lot of time, isn't it? My wash away. Yeah, this card needs to be exiled. Right? If you sacrifice 2 token, you can return it. Yeah, I think I'll let this resolve here. Just play Seven Insight instead. Oh, this card. This card is large. Played in my sideboard. Huh. No lands for Mango. No lands for Mango, chat. Said. Looking at this Jawari and being like, could have been a land. That plays 29. My opponent's play not 21, not 29. Yep, they do card advantage. Jealous. Jealous of you, opponent. I am jealous of you. A pass. Man, I've been playing as only aggro decks. These counters have been awful so far. Did they really ban Aaron's Epiphany? Is it not legal anymore? In Diamond? So now this card, they look at top. I have to counter up for Soaring the Mirthless. Actually, I'm gonna counter this too, because like this one they will get so many blood token if I sweep their board. Well, that's true. Wash away my cost 1 against Florian. I haven't thought about it. I have not thought about it. The card exiles it, so could have paid 1 mana to counter this. Alright, how are we doing here? I feel like this is the only chance I'm winning, is just to play Blood via Purveyor. It's a 5/6, very large. Hope it survives. Not great performance. Black mana. Wow, Inferno. Vabine. Good game. Couldn't cast any of my spells. You don't win these games usually. But that's okay, now we can take out the counters as always. And bring in the grasp. I'm not gonna have the blood purveyor because they have the vampire thing. Let's go. I feel like if you have 3 lands, you should go turn 1 Jawari, because this deck is, you just need the lands. I think I lost that game because I didn't play this as a land on turn 1. I can't cast this verse when I went turn 1 Hold, but I have Jawari up, so I wouldn't mind. Also, this card is not as amazing as normal, because they play a lot of gold cards. There's not that many decks that play gold cards, but Vampire is definitely one of them. Will be Milan. Oh, Bona. Love to exile this thing, because this thing comes back, so happy to exile it. Oh, Pepestus. Very good, very good. I'll loot away all my lands here. It's day. So what I'm doing here is I'll loot. Actually, so I only need to pass here. I don't need to loot. Yeah, I only need to pass now. No need to loot. Am I right? So I pass. From day becomes night. And then I can draw like any spell and be able to get. Plus now I have the Hall of the Storm Giants up. Ooh, and to Breaker Horror. This is flying. Because whenever it or another non-token vampire you control dies, you make a blood token. Whenever you create a blood token, if you control for Gift of Fangs, Is this +2/+2? Unplayable. Third trick. Yeah, I also had the Hollow from Giant. Better. You got him in Celestis upgraded yet? No. No, I haven't. This is not legendary. Whenever you create a fifth one, it becomes a bigger thing. What does it do? At the beginning of your upkeep, okay, sure. Night, so it's day, so it becomes night. Loot for lands, for gains life. It's pretty good. It's not legendary. Let me read it. No, okay. And I'm lethal now. This spell can't be countered. Thank you so much, Lestis, for both ramping and filtering my hands of only lands. I think there's a very big correlation in drawing the Kraken and winning the game so far. I guess obviously my opponent hasn't done anything good in this game. They played an actual diabolic strength, but yeah, the card has been super powerful. I don't have double black for the grasp in this matchup. They don't look to have that many humans, but I'm still keeping it. Yeah, only 2 Kraken. At the end, you have like the Memory Delusion, the Celestis to dig for them. And you don't really want to open 2 of them early. And it dies to removal, which means that having Banishing Verse is great, even post Cyborg, because this thing exiles the Malevolent Hermit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be trapped like the first game. Just play this as your land. You have 29 lands. You don't have 26 plus Treasure Wire Disruption. And obviously that means that I can't play Vanishing Verse, but that's okay. Now, do I want to kill this? Yeah. Mm. That one is nice. I'm gonna just exile that immediately. This card can return from the graveyard if you sacrifice a blood token. 2 blood tokens. Get out. Okay, I passed it 4 mana up. There's no collected company. Seems like I've played a lot of Historic. Yesterday, actually, we played like an hour of my humans deck in Historic. As first strike, as long as it's attacking, when it dies, you create a blood token. Okay. This is a human. I'll just check, but I'm pretty sure that vampires can't be humans. I don't exactly know how that works. Ooh, breaker over. Maybe I should have taken a land here, I don't know. It doesn't seem good. Alright, so far I played against 3 vampire decks. One of them was a mythic rank player who defeated me. The others played a bunch of weird cards. We're very early, so I think it's just not easy to say what's the best list or stuff like that, you know? Essence Extraction on Florian. Yeah, I knew it. I knew they would have done it. I don't know why, but I was like, I'm gonna wait their main phase too because they have played a shitty +2/+2. Not that it matters, but I don't know. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. That's why I didn't play that one immediately. Mm -mm -mm. I'm not going to play Breaker Horror immediately though. Ooh, Olivia Crimson Vow. Olivia Crimson Vow reanimates when you don't control legendary vampire. It's not this. Can reanimate my horror if they kill it. Yeah. Alright then, I'll try. Yeah, Olivia returns with Breacher. It's all coming together, chat. It's all coming together. Boom. Olivia? Attack? Returnal Breaker Horror? Bomb. And I keep this around. Perfect. Obviously we didn't need it, but it's fun. It's fun to end it like this. Hmm. Goodness. Was Olivia an aristocrat sideboard? I don't know. A Pro Tour winning card, actually. Was it? What PT did it win? I can't recall. Remember that when a Blobber Elf got banned in Modern? Uh, Olivia saw a lot of play. Antmaster Olivia Theron. People were just like trying to replace Blobber Elf in any way. You a bit Shota? Can't remember. Olivia's your dog's name. Ooh, that's a good name. Helene. This is not a vampire though. I'm in the red black queue, I feel like. I feel I've only played against red black today. Eventually Chandra, yeah. I remember Willie Adol played Chandra for the first time, the Pyromaster. At the end, in that discussion, Nico, I ended up playing 4-color with Ajani Vengeant and Lingering Soul. No, not Lingering Soul. And I won a PTQ with that. Timur Vile. That Grace is lol. That is the Worlds 2012. Worlds 2012. The first time Worlds was different because before Worlds was like a PT, and then in 2012 they changed it to actual Worlds. Yeah, Pyromaster was the first. My Mythic Massacre. Oh, actually, this is. They use a blood token. It's a treasure token, so this game is. I should have done exactly what my opponent's card. But that's a classic. That's okay. I'll just play my lands and pass. Vengeance in Historic. Yeah, Vengeance is not bad. See? Sure. Hopefully they don't make a next 4 now. Or if they do, I can kill it with Soul Shatter or Wari. Jawari! Corruption. And Meath, Ook. Trinka. I'm sponsored by Ultimate Guard. And they have everything. Also have binders. You can put your cards on. You have several different. Sorin the Mirthless. Okay, thankfully Soul Shatter. Actually, also the Holo of the Stone Giant kills that. I'm probably using the Holo of the Stone. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Sorry, I meant the Hive of the Tyrant. I don't know, Trink. It's up to you. I mean, I think I'd never use one. Ooh, so blood Purveyor. Give me the blood token, please. Wait, don't you give me the blood token? Oh, I misinterpreted. So I'm going to do this and get a blood token. Yeah. which I'll be using immediately to loot a land away. Draw a card. Syncopate, okay. I have 2 cards, 5 mana. Syncopate is X equal 2 so far, so I can counter anything. Wow, I can counter that. My 2 Jawara disruptions were good in this game. These things fly. Nah, can't do. No code, no. But thank you for asking. Divide by 0 you want to play? I don't really like that. Put a 4. These counters have been so bad for me, it's insane. I've been drawing like heaps of them every time. Always when I needed to draw like an actual spell, you know? I mean, I might die next turn. They attack me with the land 2 times, I'm dead. How does a Mewtwo catch a flying? Like throwing axes in the... Can you play something? Ooh, I can see one. Might not be dead here. I might not be dead here. Die, something from your deck. Ah, it's not enough. Right, it's not enough. Please play something from your deck. I lost. In front of Grasp, yeah. What an awful game to lose. Okay, it's game 1. We play best of 3. I'll take out my counters. Alright, the lesson to learn is that if you're Platinum or Diamond, no counters in the main. Just remove a spell. For ADH, need a deck box. Nice. You collected 4 D&D set? That's a lot. White Flora is not enough. This land is Menace. If I didn't have Menace, I had my lands to block it, but... Very menacing, how that Tyrant. That land is good. I've used it often. Alright, now I can finally bring in my sideboard, Parasitic Grass, and take out the cancel. Again, the best deck in the format is it. So I usually build my deck accordingly. Unfortunately, it was just Rakdos today. Which is reasonable. People don't really play Izzet, but they don't really use it. Yeah, wash away in ADH. Seems strong, right? 1 mana counter your commander? I don't know. I usually keep only counters to counter, devastating cards. Like, Chocolaups. Or Upheaval. Beholders in the form of lands are destroying Esperone. Yes, indeed. Alright. Let's go. Sigh. Shattered Sanctum. This white black land will make me be able to play both Siphoning Insight and Vanishing Verse on turn 2. It's pretty nice. It's okay, also before we lost game 1. Don't worry, chat. Don't lose your hope. Finding Elix. Finding Elix. Ooh, Duress. Not with the black man. Traitoress. Ooh, the Mirthless. What you have? Wait. Oh, he don't have red mana. However, all these cards seems the same, but they are. Actually, if you want to, no, that'll do. Azul. The yellow one. I'm gonna take Essence Extractions, or oh wow, it took. That makes sense. Makes sense. Free life is not a big deal. We'll go Mr. Florian here. And Mr. Florian seems like a great blocker. Oh. Yellow what? Yellow dress. 3 mana 3/3 first strike. Come at me, opponent. With your tiny little creatures. I have a 3/3 first striker and I'm not afraid to use it. Align. Babine. Florian. Ooh, that's a 4/4. That's bigger than mine. Cazzarola. Chat. My opponent is bigger than mine. Has a Florian bigger than mine. What people think, what people think, what people think. Do any humans? Oh, this is a human. But it sucks. I don't want to kill a creature that doesn't do anything. Ma. I just had to take the 4. People think fast? No, it's fine. Who is Florian? I don't know. Who is Odric? Florian is a German name. Also, Odric is a German name. Wait, is the vampire... Do the vampire all have a European's name? Helene a European name? Actually, the vampire. Innistrad is based in Germany. I didn't know. Cool, thank you, Art. Olivia is also Olivia, German name. Okay. Vampire Socialite. Result. Latin. Olivia. Olivia? No, there's no Olivia. There's just a bunch of people that... I guess I have to do this. Looking for something particular to release. I'm looking for victories. Is that something particular? As long as I put on life future and should vampires to control and survive the most encounter. Mamma mia. What to do? We need a Doomscar. Yeah, exactly. Glory, exactly. That's the only thing I look for at pre-releases usually. Hello, where's the trick? Why did it? Where did it attack? Oh, it has menace. That's where the trick is. All right. Sorry, Sephon Insight. We need to come here for a greater good of killing a vampire socialite. Taking only 9 damage. Non fa che pescato una magia, eh. Our opponent. First strike will happen. Alright, go to 10. And you take a look at the top 9 cards? No! So many! Basically, Demonic Tutor. Basically, Demonic Tutor. Is Florian busted? Well, it's a 3 on a 3/3. If you draw a spell to kill it, it shouldn't be, but a Demonic Tutor is no joke here. What's that? Shadows go smashing? No! My Florian. Alright, I need to put a stop in upkeep. I think it's that time. Wait, come on, I put the stop in upkeep like 10 seconds ago and didn't stop. I'm blaming Magic Arena. So if you put the stop in upkeep, you know what happened? I can put my Rivals League cheat code and draw Mythic Massacre. Actually, it wouldn't even be enough. And draw the one up. Alright. Still alive, maybe, if I hop back from my opponent's deck. Don't. I don't even have blue mana. 1 mana, Swords of Plowshares. Alright, I lost! I lost. Defeat. We're 2-2 against vampires. You'd be like, wait, have you played like an, I don't know, a full day? Nope, just 5 matches, 4 times against vampires. Look at this battlefield. Huh. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Oh, this is why we play Magic Arena over Magic Online. We have these roses falling down. And, you know, the candle lightning. And the video card breaking down. You know, stuff like that. I'm running the Kraken Bone, but nope. No running Kraken, not running any Kraken. Status Quo Smashy Smashy. Va bene. Hammer. We were glad. Okay, great draws here. I'll lay out my Esper. My opponent will fear. When the opponent plays Esper lands, you either fear them or laugh at them. Because you know the Esper history. What's this? From a 2-1. When times the battlefield, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them and put it in your hand. Too much value for my deck. Too much value for my deck to handle. This art is sick. I don't like brain. I don't like brain art. Just give me an angel. Just give me Moonialing. You know? I want these arts on cards. Well, I'm definitely not activating my land. So pass. It's okay, Doctor. At least have some variation on decks. Alright, unexpected windfall. Unfortunately, counters are nowhere to be seen in this matchup. That's not true. I just countered that thing earlier. You want Legacy of an Arena? Why? Why? Why do you want that? Draw. Underground Sea. Pass. Is it? Shouldn't be able to deal with this card unless they have like the bounce spell. The what's it called? Divide by 0. See, this is not. My deck doesn't suffer this card as much as others because I have removal spell. They also had 2. And your client needs a lot. And your client's perfect. It does exactly what you want it to do. Yeah. So this card is it's good. You've seen how good it was often in the stream so far, but not good against my deck. Or at least not good against my deck when you tap out. It might be good against my deck. They have a lot of you qualified a Relic 1 nom? Good, congrats. What advice do you give to a noob? To play decks that you like. Don't overcomplicate. Don't care about what you just play what you're comfortable with. and you'll be fine. Exactly what Grixis Law says. Don't go like, oh, don't change that last second, stuff like that. Start practicing now. For example, my approach now is just in historic, I'll play my trusty humans deck. I don't care if it's not good. I like it. And in standard, we'll see. Okay, they go divide by 0. This play's supposed to break you, but like, I think we're fine, you know? I don't have anywhere to go. I'm just passing the turn again here. It's busted? Sure. I mean, yeah, it was a positive exchange for them, but it's still here. It's coming down again. Do you have another divide by 0? Yeah. You don't? It's coming down. Coming down. And again, you play another divide by 0? Okay. I'll play it again next turn. Fine. Card advantage. No, Lear! Cazzo! This is a good card. Sure. What do you have? You have a Fading Ope. Divide by 0. It's okay, I'll just go Breaker Horror. Okay, we're doing fine here. We're doing fine here. They will hopefully answer this, and I'll go Infernal Grasp on Lear, and they just have this card, which I have Shadow's Verdict for. I want to say that I built this deck with Izzet in my mind, so I'm finally happy to play against Izzet. Yes. Okay, you got Environmental Science. Now I have to think whether I want to use Bloodchief Thirst or Infernal Grasp. I unfortunately only have 8 lands. That's okay, I'll use Bloodchief Thirst. This is the card Riverstone. Sure. Need to play a spell when this is in play to bounce it. A spell. This is not actual 7 mana answer. I'll go Shadow's Verdict. Might not be the best, but my opponent's just delaying this thing. This is coming down though. They have all of the Storm Giants, but they didn't activate it. I think I actually... No, but man, the Consider is good with Breaker Horror. Let's see if they have a new Breaker Horror. They don't. I have another removal spell. This is why I kept this over the Bloodchief Thirst. Because this one can kill the Horror. And now I have the combination of Breaker Horror plus Consider. There might be reasons for me to play Breaker Horror in my deck. Sorry, Consider in my deck. Unexpected Windfall. You have 6 mana up. So I can go Syncopate for 8. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to play Breaker Horror. That's if they have to buy by 0. It's not great, but yeah. And then I'll play Consider. And I will bounce a spell on the stock. So they just discarded a card. Sure. What's the card in it? Syncopate you add. Uncounterable. Put this card in your graveyard? Yeah. Yeah, it's Syncopate, but this card cannot be countered. Alright, good game. So again, what happened in this game was we played Breaker Horror, which is supposed to be bad against Bounce Spell. It wasn't. Because Bounce Spell are bad magic cards. It's just card disadvantage. And they're only good if you have board state, which might put an error ahead. So eventually they just get drowned by the Breaker Horror. Maybe there was a world where I should build a deck with Breaker Horror, Lear, and Fading Ope. But that's not Esperone, so. Alright, now I'll play against Izzet. I'll take a Shadow Verdict, Maytuk Massacre, Infernal Grasp, Bloodchief Thirst. What else? Classic. I've put too many things against control in my sideboard. Yeah. Because I was supposed to take out Soul Shatter as well, but I feel like I need to have counters against removal spells against creatures. Only because bounce for 7/8 flash uncounterable, right? And I had syncopate when I did the thing. I thought about putting Consider in this deck. I thought about it. Maybe better than Siphon Insight. Bounces itself too. Yeah, you can protect itself. Come on, it's a 7 mana card. It needs to be good. What do you want to be good? Only all the aggro cards need to be good? I don't understand. Hmm. Hmm. I'll get rid of this. I'm sorry. I have a Siphon Insight to take theirs. Opponent played it, and we killed it. It doesn't protect itself. In order to protect itself, you need to play it with mana up. It's not that easy to protect itself. Yeah, I like this board state a lot. The Crimson Vow board state. Yeah. Honestly, just the reason why I put that on the bottom, because I have Siphon Insight, so I can take it from their deck. Not as good to protect itself, but wouldn't. I guess they can bounce it. Yeah, it's not great to take it. Lesson learned is divide by zero. You could. I don't like divide by zero, so. Mm-mm. Hmm. I think Syncope is very good. I could be playing Malevolent Hermit. I still want to just, yeah. Yeah, bounce spells are only good if you plan on either killing your opponent fast or if you have a combo deck like the Epiphany deck. Otherwise, like for a control deck, no, Wandering Mind. Hmm. I'll play when you whenever you have a card in your hand and a card in the exile zone, you should play the one from your hand because of hand size. You might go to discard. Whereas there's also wash away now, which wasn't a thing before. Anyway, let's do the thing. If I play my Malevolent Hermit, I still have the Syncopate up. In case they go Goldspan Dragon. And this is why I like this card a lot. I mean, not a lot, I mean, I'm playing 2, but I like this. They could have Consider. Like, when you cast Consider like this, it's not worth the card. Feeding Hope. Play from the exile is better against Divide by Zero, though. That's true. Jack Hill, MTG, that's true. Very true. Very true what you're saying. I unfortunately have a bad news. I've drawn all my basics, so the Field of Ruin doesn't do anything anymore. And they also have Field of Ruin, so hopefully they don't know it. Yeah, it's both a Jawara Disruption, or it could be a counter spell. Like Field Hazard. This means I don't have Siphon Insight up. This means I don't have Soul Shatter and Syncopate up in case they go Land Bringer. Sorry, Goldspan Dragon. Oh, come on. Do you feel the ruin my land? You don't. Oh, thank God. 6 mana. They could be playing Goldspan Dragon. That's terrible news. Unexpected Windfall. Right, this is not terrible news. Although, obviously, the more treasures they have, the worse Syncopate gets. But I want to play this. Makes my thing uncounterable. Yeah, I think I like it. I'll go Benevolent Geist. It being a 2-for-1 all the time is so nice. Such a good card, Malevolent Hermit. Just a must in 4 of in the blue decks. Very, very good. They have so much mana, I don't think my Syncopate is relevant. They have 3, 6, 7, 8. They have 9, 7 lands plus 2 colorless. I do have Soul Shatter in case the Goldbreaker Horror my turn. Maybe playing 3 basics only, it's little, but like, I think I just got slightly unlucky here with these many, drawing these many basics. Yeah, unfortunately. Don't have any basics. Even better than a Wasteland. Okay. The fact that zero flashback card is very good because what happens is the card gets exiled, so you turn this into a counter spell. I'm kind of slow rolling the white land because I don't want it to get wastelanded. They don't have any relevant lands. While they're passing the turn. Cool. Play Deluge, uncounterable. Why is that though? Because a card flashback will get to exile afterwards. Hmm. Certainly one duress. Actually, 2 duresses. The Malevolent Hermit now it's 3 duress. They have 3 cards. They can easily have 3 spells. I'll play this first in case they have a Syncopate. Actually, it's uncounterable. Now I can pay unless they pay 5. I can counter unless they pay 5. Anything. Could have gotten the Malevolent Hermit. Divided by 0. I pass. Wait, did I discard Max Code Exhibition? Allora, how much mana do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not so much. Alright. Finger results. Alright, now how much do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So much. So much mana they have. Okay, the mill a card draw. They don't have any creature land, which is great because otherwise it would have been tough to raise this. But I think I'm okay here because I can flashback Memory Delusion. Uncounterable. Hopefully they haven't drawn Aaron's Epiphany. Although it's obviously possible. Been drawing so many cards. Drawn 25. So. Of course, in this matchup, I'm not drawing Wash Away. Eh? Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that exile card, except the 0/0 construct. Art for addition to its other times. This creature gains haste. Do you even have any creature in your graveyard? You don't? It's kind of funny how bad is the Syncopate against Unexpected Windfall. I mean, now they could use Graveyard this just to be able to reanimate it with that, but that's fine. We'll break our order for sure. Do I want to find Test of Talents? I think so. I pass with 7 cards in end. Wandering Mind. Yep. I counter this, I just reanimated with the dollhouse. They got memory illusion. On this one, I'll be countering. I'll exile this from graveyard and this 3 from library. They don't have Aaron's Epiphany, chat. They don't play any Aaron's Epiphany. But they have a lots of creatures. They have 3 Breaker Horror, 2 Leer, 3 Leer. Wow, it's a lot of creatures. Pathways comes to play on top of the early game. That's a big deal. Yeah, you attack me. And now I can't attack anymore. Yeah, actually I can go Syncopate on Breaker Order to protect it. So that's good. Wait, I play no iteration. I haven't noticed that. They don't play iteration. Okay, I go to 6. Hello, Ray James. Alright, hopefully this thing works because I have lethal. Attack with both. I can bounce their spell. Oh yeah, that's it. Good game. Alright, this was a close game against Izzet. I'm happy to play. We played against every deck today, basically. We played against 4 times Vampires, White, and Izzet. I guess I haven't played against Green. Am I going to draft after this game? Yes, yes. The draft portion starts now. We finished, I believe, +2. You can always check untap.gg. So remember that you can. Ooh, we got a ball. Put the ball. What do I get with this ball here? I'll get a card. Nice. Now let's open Untapped. See how we did. Remember that you can always download untap.gg to track your stats and also just know how many cards you have in your deck and etc. It's pretty cool. We went 4-2 with Esperone. 2-2 against Fractos. Okay, this is the deck list. You can check. So yeah, exclamation mark untapped. Alright, this video is also sponsored by Channel Farbel, of course, which has a marketplace that is where you can buy any card. They have everything now. You can use the code video. Where is it? Here, the code video. Okay, are we ready to draft?